Good afternoon, good morning, people, to everybody. Buenos dias, buenas noches. If you're listening from out of state, you know what I'm saying, from out of the country, now we go.
Yeah.
We touch lives out here, baby. We touch lives. Tribal chief, we touch lives. Um, People, this is Shaolin Ghost, aka Shaolin Bloodline. Yes, sir. Throw ones in the sky for the bloodline. Thank you.
I ain't not gonna keep this shit up every week. Yeah.
Bro, it look like we got a new tribal chief.
I'm with my.
That's what I'm saying.
We gonna get to that. We gonna ease yourself. We gonna get to that. Ease yourself. We gonna get to that. We got my people on here. Ayo the Don.
Yes, sir. Ayo the Don in the building. The
And
long hair. Don't care.
got-
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it. You heard it last.
All that good shit. And we got. I'm gonna let him talk for himself. I don't know.
You introduce him, you can't introduce me.
Bro, you out here doing God knows what, bro. This ain't the Lord's work, brother. What is you doing?
You just mad because I got a title on my shoulder. It's all right.
Wow.
But you got people in the background who don't have the title at all.
Rocky got a title. Rocky got it right. Rocky got a title.
You see, comments like that is why I want this whole deadline thing to be done. Okay?
But yeah,
when Mike said that just now, that hurt.
Right.
That was unnecessary, Mike.
This another episode of Ring Talk Wrestling, aka Ring Talk Wrestling, aka you gonna get the best over here. We ain't sugarcoating nothing. We gonna see what we gotta say, cause we from New York, baby. We from Queens.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And we from Southside.
We
and
outside.
Nick's the best. You heard? Shout out to Nick. Second seed, baby.
No.
Second seed.
Yeah, come on, bro.
And
you got me that shit enough.
Look, don't mind him, guys. He's just a miserable Miami Heat fan.
Yeah. Shout out to Miami though. They got to play in.
You know, they got general managers that fall asleep and shit.
Don't disrespect. Don't disrespect.
But yeah, this episode, we're going to talk about what happened currently during wrestling this week. Well, from last week and some of this week. We're going to also talk about why we love wrestling briefly. And if y'all hear my stomach growling at all through this videos, because I'm kind of hungry, people, please, if you could donate to the fortunate, please donate to less fortunate people. Understand? Love is love, people. Love is love. Bloodline, we here, baby. Bloodline, we here. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers. Anyway.
And you talking about me? You lost it. You lost it, bro.
Yo,
oh my God.
Nah, bro.
Hey, shit, he was just doing just now, bro.
Nah, bro. I was watching off topic. I was watching Boondocks. And remember the episode with Charlie and Robert Kelly when the white man was talking at the end? He was like, Assalamu alaikum, my brother. It was like,
Alaikum salam.
Yo,
the minute they said that, Tom knew he was done, bro. He knew.
I was crying. First things first, Liv Revenge Tour. I'm a Liv Morgan fan. Shout out to my baby Liv. Shout out to my wife Liv. Shout out to my future wife Liv. You know what I'm saying? She has injured Rhea Ripley. How do y'all feel about that? And we're gonna start off. I'm gonna start off first because let me start off first. I feel personally that's a major blow, major loss. But with the draft coming up soon, I think we can probably they're gonna have a calm little tournament. Maybe, to see who's gonna be a women's champion. The problem is I don't want the core four to be the women's champion eventually, either. I don't know who's gonna be on Raw, but I don't want to see Becky Lynch as champion. No respect to Becky Lynch. I don't want to see her as champion. I want to see the same people. I want to see somebody different to usher in a new era.
Before we get to that though, bro, whose idea was it for Liv Morgan to throw Rhea Ripley into a solid concrete wall?
I could calmly explain that. I can explain that right now. If y'all remember last year, because I was just watching Raw just now as we speak, before we just started this thing. Didn't Liv Morgan get injured by Rhea Ripley last year or something of that nature? Adam, Shadow.
No, but
Hey, I'm
I don't think she injured her, but Rhea Ripley was bullying the shit out of her.
Well,
She
listen,
was
injury,
bullying the shit out of
bullying.
her.
At the end of the day, somebody's getting hurt. So obviously,
Look,
the
but
revenge tour.
I
I don't.
think the spot was just a poor decision.
Yeah, it definitely was. It definitely was. I think she probably did it a little too much and overdid it, overshot it. So basically 6, 7 months. So that should be by when? You want to count when what must he was Super Bowl?
I don't think she'll be gone that long.
You think you should come back by the Royal Rumble at least?
She'll be back before that. I think she'll be back by the Survivor Series.
starting to realize something very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
When AEW first came out, Mike and we had a conversation about a lot of the spots and a lot of the things they were doing. And when you see, like, for instance, Darby Allin and that damn coffin drop, okay? That is the most dangerous thing I've ever seen, especially when he does it on the edge of the ring. That is the most dangerous fucking spot I've ever seen in my life. But for some reason, fast forward to now, yeah, AEW, they have their injuries, but they're having far less injuries than the WWE. And most of the injuries that AEW has, it's only like minor. It's not their stars. Your stars are getting fucking hurt. So, you know what this means? Same thing I said in the last episode about fucking tag team divisions and shit like that with the women's tag team divisions and as well as the men. Get a bigger roster. You're working your fucking top talent too hard. And now they're doing fucking reckless spots and shit like that to create a story. And now look what happened.
Hey, they definitely created a story, though.
Now, granted, yes, story, but at what cost? At what cost?
Because the women's roster, bro, with the, because I'm gonna get to you. I'm just briefly step in and say, with the draft coming up, they might could bring somebody up there who could probably take over. I don't know, but who would you want to be? Who would you want to? And land, you can land the plane with this, Adam. Who would you want to be the WWE Women's Champion now?
Why nobody did? All right, fuck it. Let's talk about Rhea Ripley. Why nobody did the same thing with Rhea Ripley? Y'all giving Roman Reigns the treatment and shit like that, so why we can't give at least Rhea, not the same treatment, but
you could have. You're right. You're right. They did it with Roman and they did it with Seth. They were having surgeries and they weren't able to wrestle, but they held their championships. Well, not so much Roman, but Seth held his championships even though he was injured.
But obviously they can't do that due to the fact that her type of injury, she cannot be able to defend, can't do anything.
No,
times we ain't see Roman for months, and when we did see him, all he did was talk.
And I'm talking about and when I'm saying this, Mike, I'm talking about the prevention of these spots. Because see, for as long as Roman Reigns has held the title Roman Reigns held the title 4 years practically, right? So for the amount of time that he held the title, he was only wrestling in big matches. We didn't see him every fucking week wrestling in this random match, that random match, running after fucking this one at the Bloodline, unless the story was meant for that. And every time Roman Reigns, if niggas really pay attention, every time Roman Reigns was spearing somebody and shit like that at SmackDown, it was the week, it was like a few days before the pay-per-view, and it was his main event. That was the time we saw him doing anything physical. Why can't you give the same treatment to some of these top stars that you're giving, you know what I'm saying, to become less hurt? Now we got to, you know what I'm saying?
So you're saying, basically, in the long run, they should keep the title on Rhea?
No, because she's hurt. I'm saying the prevention from her getting hurt, because Rhea is on TV constantly. Every Raw, constantly. So because she's on the road all the fucking time, and she's gonna get hurt.
And sometimes she's in a match and she has a promo where she's assaulting someone or being assaulted. And she definitely was dealing with Nia Jax for the last, like, before WrestleMania, she was dealing with Nia Jax for a while. Like, they ran her ragged.
Completely.
So who would y'all want to give the title to? Now, since who would you want to have the champion?
The silence answers itself, bro. Who the fuck do they have?
All right, so we're gonna bypass that. If you feel the same way, Shadow, then
I don't know who.
Then obviously y'all both answered the
What are you
question.
gonna do? Give it back to Bianca? Like
you know, like
they're trying to keep her out of the title picture for a little while. So they're not gonna do that. You're gonna give it to I'm sorry, but you're gonna give it to Mid Morgan.
Damn. Sorry, Mike.
Don't get me wrong, bro. I love Liv, but she is not.
Sorry, Mike.
She's not main event. She's
not.
We
know. I know. She just an eye candy to look at. But anyway, the next thing we want to talk about is since we know he's a champion now, obviously. What, as I'm hearing, matter of fact,
what's the next for Damian Priest?
No. Let's get Damian Priest. Well, yeah, you want to bring up Damian Priest? We can. I was gonna bring up Damian Priest.
Oh, you were gonna bring up? I don't want to talk about him yet. I'm good.
Nah, cause don't know. When we get to him, we got a lot to talk about. Trust me.
We could talk about Damian Priest. Honestly, right. I'm interested. I am interested to see where this goes, and I didn't think I would be, honestly, when he first got the Money in the Bank briefcase. I wasn't really high on Damian Priest at all, but it looks like he might turn face, because I don't know if you got to the main event, Mike, but in the main event
of this main event this week,
I did not. After the match, he came out and he was doing the face-to-face with Jey Uso, and out of nowhere, Judgment Day started attacking Jey, and he tried to stop him, and then when he couldn't stop them, or when they talked him out, he just stood to the side and watched. It looked like that's not what he wanted. He didn't want any. First Puerto Rican champion in 50 years since Pedro.
Let me show you now. As great as that is, problem.
Go with his ring.
Bro, where's the spoon, bro? You supposed to be cooking, right?
Everybody know that he only got that title because he was Judgment Day, right? I'll wait.
Not only that, some people might say it's because Drew McIntyre didn't sign his contract, the extension yet.
Yeah, he still hasn't done it.
Oh, is that what they told y'all? Okay, look. Let me explain something, bro. Damian Priest is good, okay? Over the time, Damian Priest was a good talent. He's a great talent. His in-ring is fun. He can fucking wrestle his ass off, okay? The problem is Damian Priest has been with Judgment Day for so long, yet to see him by himself with a huge title. By himself.
I think that's where they're going.
If Damian Priest didn't, because this is where it is. If Damian Priest can land this, if Damian Priest gets Kofi Kingston, this conversation is over. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Shadow didn't know I was gonna go there. If he gets Kofi Kingston, it's over.
The crowd gonna turn on him so bad if Kofi becomes a challenger.
What do you mean by Kofi Kingston? Break that down for the people. What is Kofi? What you mean by Kofi Kingston?
Shadow said it perfectly before the very first Puerto Rican world heavyweight champion. Okay?
In 50 years.
Do not blackball him. the way y'all been blackballing every other fucking champion that has some sort of dark ethnic background in the WWE. Please, don't do it.
Can we go down the names? Ahmed Johnson, Ron Simmons.
Yeah,
Let's
bro.
talk about it.
If he get Kofi Kingston, the crowd is gonna turn on him bad.
Only problem I have with Damian Priest is his promos. He's just like Roman in that aspect. Okay?
That comes with time.
And that comes.
But see, think about it. He hasn't had much time on the ring.
But also, Damian Priest has been around long enough now to be having some better promo work. Fix that a little bit.
It's true.
Fix that a little bit because he's been around long enough. Okay?
They need to get him backstage. I'm not saying out in the open with Paul Heyman, but they need to get him working with Paul like how they have Roman working with him.
So we gonna go to Shadow now. Shadow, how do you feel about the Damian Priest stuff?
Well, like I already pretty much said how I feel about it. I think it's gonna be an entertaining run. I'm not sure how long he'll have it for. They seem to be trying to angle for these longer title reigns, so he might hold it for a while.
Hope so.
I hope so. They better not do him like they did Kofi.
He's going against. Don't
come around SummerSlam and pulling Brock Lesnar out your ass. We don't want you. Okay.
He's going against Jey Uso. How do y'all feel about Jey Uso now, currently, and how do you feel about him going against Damian Priest for the heavyweight title? You know you're gonna lose that, but
he had a pretty good main event against Finn Balor. I'll say that.
I didn't get to there yet.
No, I'm just letting you know he had a pretty good main event against Finn Balor. So, hopefully with these next coming weeks, he can show that he can hold his own more in a ring in like a champ. I'm not saying he can't, but it's like he hasn't shown it to us, if you know what I mean. Like I feel like we haven't seen Jey Uso in the best shape of his career ever. It's always kind of half-assed. It's just he does enough to get by.
Do you feel he has the Samoan, not to say tribalism, but Samoan, hand? You know what I mean by that? Y'all know what I mean by the Samoan hand. Like, oh, he could go through. He's Samoan. He can go through. He this, he that. You know what I'm saying? They let him get the time he could because he's Roman cousin and feeding the family and all this other nonsense.
I think it's more that the fans love him. I think that's what it is. You see it every time he comes out. Everyone is on their
that's what they do on the feet.
They even got Pat McAfee standing on the announcer table looking like a fool.
We just talked about that on camera, so we definitely know you look.
And my thing is, what do you do now when you change these types of wrestlers up, and now the moves are still the same? Because I'm gonna be the problem child right now for a second.
Go on, Junior. Go on. If you know about the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Go on, Junior.
Niggas everybody gotta understand. Jey Uso has been and always will be a tag team wrestler. The last title he got was the Raw Tag Team Championships. Okay? He has not held an Intercontinental Championship. He has not held a U.S. title. Okay? Hell, he hasn't even held an NXT championship. Okay?
Well, that's not fair. NXT didn't exist when he first debuted.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay? Still got that.
Look, okay? and I'm gonna add on, the only thing he's added to his repertoire in the last 10 years is that weak ass spear.
Thank you. So all I'm saying is, if you're going to take a tag team star, at least give them new move sets, give them some new move sets, and think. But all of this, and think that we not watching what the fuck you're doing. But all of this, Nigga, we know where you got it from. Stop doing it. We're sick of watching you do it every week.
And on top of it, he's not using, if you pay attention, he's not using the spear as a finisher. He's spearing people and then going to the top rope and doing the Uso splash. What's the point of doing the spear?
Okay, so
you're super kicking someone, then spearing them, then going to the top rope. Come on, bro. What's going on?
And then you're going to then decide to try to put a world heavyweight title on him through all of that. Y'all better stop. Yo, bro, Jimmy is looking more like a fucking main event goddamn star than Jay is. And that says something.
We're gonna get to Jimmy. So from that point, I'm gonna land my plane with this. From what I've been hearing from both of y'all and from us three, he have no reason to be in the Royal Heavyweight Championship. But that's gonna be it with Jay. Chad Gable has turned heel against Sammy. How do y'all feel about that? Is that thumbs up for that, y'all? Clap up for that, or hell?
Has to.
Right.
That has to happen. You can't make them budget.
It's only so much further he could go with his persona right now. They have to switch it up, and this right here might be what gets him to the main event scene.
Do you feel they turned him heel because they messed up by giving Sammy the chance to go against Gunther and win?
No, I think this was their plan all along.
Adam, you feel the same way?
They have to give him some sort of story. So if it means him missing WrestleMania, then that's going to build to the story. So yeah, they got it.
If he feels he should have been in that match. Sammy stole his spot. You know, the typical.
Typical. I'm better than you. Why are you doing this? Yeah, I get
the same thing they did with AJ Styles and LA Knight.
If there's one thing I learned from that Matt Hardy and Edge thing, with story comes sacrifice. It does come a sacrifice. You have to sacrifice a lot of shit. Like,
and he sacrificed his main event. I'm sure they sat him down, talked to him about it, and he understood. Because I feel like Triple H actually, unlike Vince McMahon, sits down and talks to his wrestlers about the decisions that are being made. Make sure they're comfortable with what's going on. Like, did you hear about Rhea Ripley having a panic attack before her match?
Yeah, Jason
Jordan.
Yes, sir.
Like, that's the type of environment they're creating.
Down to Jason Jordan, he hasn't done nothing in WWE, but anyway, we not
he's producing. Like, I appreciate the fact that when
producing too.
Yes, he is. I appreciate the fact that when they're done wasting their time as a wrestler, they at least give them something to do afterwards.
Right. Yo, where is the disrespect coming from? Before we get to the main event, I want to ask y'all, why do y'all love wrestling? And what made y'all, start this podcast?
I'm gonna be honest. You want to know what made me? I'm sorry, but you want to know what made me start watching wrestling?
Go ahead.
It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick. My uncle, when I was younger, used to throw me in wrestling moves. He used to put me in the fucking figure four. He used to put me in the sharpshooter. He used to like that's the type of uncle I had. That's what made me start.
I don't think you should be exposing that on the camera because it sounds like your uncle is more abusive than actually love it.
Me and him have fun.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, that was my niggas.
As you can see, you sure that man loved you, brother? That man treated you like that. That ain't love, bro.
Trying to say that man trick.
Trying to indict that man right now, bro.
Maybe he wanted me to be a wrestler. He always said I should have been in some type of sports entertainment. He said I should have been a boxer, all types of shit.
He gonna practice on you. That's fucked up.
Exactly. I love wrestling due to growing up watching, early 90s and middle 90s, late 90s, watching The Rock, Stone Cold, Rikishi, all these people. The Attitude Era to, after the Attitude Era? Ruthless aggression there. Ruthless aggression there. You know? Ruthless aggression. Yeah, I'm done. That's it.
Oh my God.
With John Cena. But anyway, yeah, all that good stuff. One of my favorite parts of the Attitude Era is when Mankind almost died. Anyway, yeah, so playing people.
Nah, bro, you can
Like I said, my favorite match was when few matches. One was when I forgot what year it was, but I remember it was the famous Hell in a Cell match. Yeah, I know. When I thought he almost broke him in half and threw him off the Undertaker threw Mankind off the Hell in a Cell.
Was that 98?
And I think that was 98. And my another favorite Undertaker match, because Undertaker's one of my favorite, probably is my favorite wrestler of all time. We share the same birthday. Shout out to Taker. You know.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Anyway, we can get into that. But anyway, Harry's the best Zodiac son. We gonna leave it as that. People. And then my other favorite one was Mr. Big Boss Man versus him. When he ended up hanging that man like the slave in the garbage. I was take that bed. And when Brood came down.
Of course, that's one of your favorite shit, you morbid fuck.
Yeah, one of my favorite people, Gay Grell, of all people. You know, shout out to Gay Grell. It's the way it's
Mike, you're not making yourself look good right now.
You know, you see the people.
Well, I'm gonna pass the ball with that. He wasn't an excellent.
You and this nigga that likes to suck blood. I don't understand. Like this, yo, bro. He comes out to the arena and then starts spitting blood. Like that's not. And he was doing that in an era where you're not. Let me not even get into that because then we'll be off the air.
Hold on. We ain't trying to.
We'll be off the air very soon. If I say what I'm saying.
Yeah, don't
So
say that.
I'm not even going to get into that. Okay. All right?
You about to have the people from SpongeBob breaking the thing with the suits. Anyway, why did you start loving wrestling, Adam? Make it brief. Why y'all start loving wrestling?
Yeah. I don't know. I just, one day I was just scamming through the TV as a kid, and I just like it was just on. I remember I was at my grandmother's house, and one of the first people I ever saw was Goldberg.
Oh,
and
God.
When I saw Goldberg, is for me now, and people don't understand. For me as a kid, like you know what I'm saying, kids believe in superheroes and comic books and all that other shit.
Right.
Goldberg came to the ring and he did what he did. He looked like a goddamn superhero.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
would I say that's WCW?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was WCW. Yeah.
So like, and it's funny and it's ironic because then years later he comes in the interview and saying, "I want to be a fucking hero to kids." It was like that's exactly what the fuck he was during the WCW days. Now I don't know why he's trying to do that shit now, but it's just like because you far too old to be doing that now. But back then, you know what I'm saying, he could go and he went every week. Honest, yo, bro, listen, everybody make fun of Goldberg and this is that and third. 170 something victories, bro. 0 losses. For God knows how.
Let's be honest, bro. You just like seeing him hurt people.
Oh, I loved it.
That man was out here injuring everybody he stepped in the ring with.
Especially that ran their fucking mouth. Oh, when he
look at Bret Hart. Anyway, we don't get into that no more. So anyway,
let's leave Bret Hart out of this, bro.
We're grown. He injured Bret Hart. We ain't gonna sit there a lot of people.
This conversation no holds barred. Huh?
Exactly.
The man is a dead. Yo, bro, the man just sat there for.
Ooh, I like that. No holds bar ring talk.
You see?
Something like that.
We gotta stop.
We're gonna work on it. We're gonna work on it. No holds. Nah, I like that though. No holds bar. Nah. You wanted something.
Before we get into that, now you made me lose train of thought. That was actually fire.
You see? That's why I said that.
God damn it. Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. Look, Bret Hart did all that crying. Oh, I want to leave with the title. Oh, after he did all that fucking crying and shit like that, and things didn't go the way he wanted. What he do? He went to WCW. They gave him what he wanted for a little bit. Then after he started getting a little bit, then he wanted more. Then, they ain't giving me more. So nobody want to hear all that crying and shit like that. So I was glad when the motherfucker got kicked in his goddamn noggin. I'm praying to God, and I'm very grateful that nothing severe happened. And I hope, listen, he didn't lose.
That ended his damn career, Adam.
Oh, his career was at the fucking end of the road anyway.
Bro, we have no idea how long he could have wrestled.
Anyway, we gonna stop right there.
Let's move on to the next thing, man. What happened to Championship Designs? What happened? What the fuck they got going on with the tag team titles?
So we've gone back
Can you find a picture of the tag team titles and post it, please? If you could find a picture of the tag titles and post it for the people to see, because people need to see what we're looking at here. So
we back to penny pushing. We can't stay away from them fucking pennies, huh?
Bro, my thing is this. It looks like the big gold from O2.
I really am, bro.
It looks like the big gold from O2.
I'm sick of the tag team titles looking like pennies and nickels. I'm tired of it.
Man, people on the IWC glasses, oh my God, it looks beautiful. It looks terrible, bro. It looks terrible. And they got DIY. Why are they holding back the Creed brothers?
Yeah, that was a very good question.
I'm really stuck on the fact that why is the tag team title look like the change I got on the table? I don't understand.
Why? Listen, as brother Shadow. Yes, we're going back there. Okay. Because this ain't no joke here, people.
I don't know.
We talk about everything. This is show them the tag team titles, brother.
This right here is disgusting. This is disgusting.
God, dog. What the?
I don't know whose idea that was with the red accent.
Look at all the penny pushing they doing on the side too.
That look like the big gold. That look like big gold.
Yo, like
weird ass tag team titles for over 10 years.
Yeah, these titles are not. I don't know what they got going on, man. Look at these are the pennies you talking about right here.
You can take them titles off now. We don't need to see them things no more on our screen, people, for these people. People, number one, I just watched a little bit of Sheamus. I don't know.
Leave Sheamus alone, man. I'm surprised you ain't calling him a legend. You call everybody a legend.
Sheamus used to be a legend. I don't know what happened to Sheamus now. All I'm gonna say is, brother, we get in that gym, get right. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna leave it as that. I ain't gonna bring up about NXT. I'm gonna briefly with NXT. Obafemi. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I care about. Obafemi. That's all we care about. Obafemi.
What about the steel cage match between Trick and Carmelo? I guess you don't care about that, huh, Mike?
No, I could get into that. I could really get into that calmly. Listen, put it like this. I'm waiting for Trick to get the title, man. Carmelo's my son. Carmelo doing that 90, 87 Rockers. If y'all know about the Rockers back in the day, Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels, when he betrayed Marty Jannetty, I feel deep down inside, all Shawn Michaels really doing is putting Carmelo into how he used to be back in the damn day. You know, someone back in the 80s when he out here betraying people and wilding out, that's what he's doing. And after that once he win that steel cage, Trick Williams, he go for that title. He start pushing another year with the NXT, develop what he needs to develop, go to the main event, and then eventually become the world heavyweight champion. No, not the undisputed world heavyweight. Remember,
you think they're gonna put that belt on Melo?
Remember, I said not on Melo, on Trick. Remember, I said it here first.
I think it's more likely they put it on Trick than Melo. You're right.
That's what I said, Trick. Remember, I said it here first on Ring Talk Wrestling. People, don't go nowhere else. Shaolin Bloodline, aka Shaolin Ghost, aka Shaolin Ghost TV. Tag me in, baby. Tag me in. Promo, baby. Promo. Listen, throw the ones up for them bloodlines. Always
I ain't gonna lie. I don't
he's a
know
Cody
who.
Crybaby.
I don't know. I don't know who to throw the one
No,
up. I don't know who to throw the one up for. Apparently, there are two tribal chiefs walking around right now.
We gonna get to that. You want to get to that main event, brother? On SmackDown.
Know what? Know what? No, we can talk about that idiot first. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Our WWE champion.
oh, I can't wait to have fun with this.
Okay, because supposedly people on SmackDown, LA Knight and AJ Styles is going to the finals to fight Cody Rhodes at Backlash. And by the way, WWE, that Backlash poster is fire.
It is fire.
That
but
promo for that Backlash poster is heat.
I didn't see it.
Nah, you haven't seen it?
Put it up there. Put it up there, brother.
I'll
Put it up there.
I'll look it up and put it up. But before
Yes,
I do
sir.
that, what is up with them in rehab? Like, why couldn't that feud just end at WrestleMania? What is with them in rehashing old shit? Because now look, AJ Styles is probably gonna win the match. But you could have showcased somebody other than LA Knight if we know we're gonna have AJ win. Why do we have to have because this is what I think is gonna happen. Why do we have to have LA Knight take the loss? I'm tired of certain people taking the L when they can promote lower talent that wouldn't affect, like the L wouldn't affect them. If you know what I mean. LA Knight taking loss after loss is going to affect him after a while.
This is just an example of them using certain talents to push other talents, and it just doesn't mesh the way it's supposed to. Really, AJ fucked up because really I thought it was gonna fuck LA Knight up, but then AJ came out with the whole "I might retire soon" thing, and when I heard that, I was like, okay, so they really are gonna push LA Knight, because why wouldn't you at this point? You gonna let AJ keep winning, and then he's gonna go after the title again? No, there's no way in fucking hell that could possibly happen. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in hell that could possibly happen. But we'll see what happens. We're gonna see what happens, bro.
So basically, people, as we can see, we are in the age of Rhodes. The Rhodes dynasty. There's more than one royal family. I'm not gonna lie, his theme song is fire. His theme song is that fire. But I have no Apple Music, by the way. Let me check that out. Cody Rhodes officially the champion. What is how they call him now?
They're just calling him.
This is the Backlash poster, people.
Yeah, they're just calling him the undisputed WWE champion. It seems like they're dropping the Universal.
Yeah. If y'all don't know, people, it's going to be in France. What is it? On Paris, right?
Yeah.
Oh, France. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern. So Eastern time, 1 p.m. everybody. So on Saturday.
Yeah, that's badass.
It is fire.
Yeah. So basically, I feel that this Cody Rhodes thing is gonna be nothing for Backlash. It really seems Survivor Series. I mean for SummerSlam. But obviously, before we get to Cody Rhodes, let's get to the thing that happened so it can involve Cody Rhodes eventually. Solo Sikoa, aka Solo. Yeah, that's my boy. He popped up because Roman Reigns lost now. So Solo
Sikoa. So when I'm gonna get one?
What?
Mr. When I'm gonna get one? We don't know when
Yeah. Since he beat John Cena, he has lost 38 or 39 straight matches.
I think it's 38.
38, 39, either. Basically, they had a conversation because they said, as he can say, tribal chief. He want to be the tribal chief, and he feels, losses have consequences. And this hooded figure came about. and it was talking to Jey Uso at the time. It was him, Jey, and Paul Heyman, and talking to Jey Uso at the time. And he hugged that man.
That was Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy, yeah, sorry. Jimmy. Talking to Jimmy at the time. And he hugged that man like Judas hugged Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Before he betrayed him. And after he did that, a hooded figure came in and blindsided that man, beat that man senseless. And it was none other than Tama Tonga. I have no idea who Tama Tonga is. If anybody can speak on Tama Tonga briefly.
Oh, he's Haku's son.
Who the hell is Haku? Nah, nobody knows who that, bro. Nobody knows who that man is, bro.
Adam, you know who Haku is, right? Adam knows who Haku is. Look, that breath was all I. That's all I needed. He know exactly who Haku is.
I really want to see where this conversation is going with this because I'm glad y'all brought him up too, bro. Go ahead.
He's actually a pretty good. He's better than his father. He's a pretty good wrestler, bro.
Who is he related?
He's Haku's son.
Okay, who's
Haku? Shadow. You keep saying Haku like Haku.
Adam know who I'm talking about. Even if you don't, Adam know who I'm talking about.
And who did Haku fuck with back then?
Rikishi, right?
Go ahead, Shadow, say it.
I don't want it.
No, say it. Say it. Go ahead, say it.
I'm gonna go back to the research I was doing. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to the research I was doing. I was trying to see the pay-per-view lineup for the rest of the year. Y'all can have that conversation.
This is no disrespect people to Haku at all. But let's be for real.
God damn it.
It's the way everybody's like, he's Haku's son. They made it seem like, bro, who is that man, bro? But respectfully, that man put the beats on Jimmy. And supposedly now, Solo saying he's gonna be the new tribal chief, this new tribal chief. I believe, personally, that he's getting orders from The Rock. Not only The Rock, the final boss, the people's champion, the Brahma Bull, the father to the fatherless. Okay, I'm done with these
Mike,
fathers.
Cut that father to the fatherless shit out.
He is the mentor to the unmentored. I'm playing you. I believe he's gonna go. Okay, Roman Reigns is gonna basically have their own Civil War. If you know about the Avengers Civil War, before the Avengers and Marvel has destroyed it. All right, listen. Before they destroyed what we've been seeing now, you're gonna eventually have the Civil War, which is going to lead up to the WrestleMania 41. Now Cody's involved in this because the final boss, The Rock, has eventually. You okay? Huh?
No, I'm trying to get to this whole thing so we can get to the fucking the blonde-headed freak.
All right. Well, the final boss.
No, you go ahead.
Spoken to Cody and told Cody, "Don't break my heart again," and he want the title and all this other nonsense. The people on the IWC went on Twitter, aka X, and showed how he took the title 10 years ago and held the title. Listen, all these rumors and all these rumors and hot squash and all this nonsense going around. Listen, we're gonna see when SummerSlam comes. But I'm gonna give this because this gonna be officially. If you got nothing to say, Shadow, this is going to be the rants of Adam. Yes, we have a certain thing called a rant of Adam, where Adam just rants, loses his mental, and goes in, and basically closes out the show. But after this, nothing really to talk about. Adam, Shadow, do you have anything to say before we start this rant of Adam?
Not right now.
Okay.
I might have a response to something he said. Right. You know how that go.
Okay, so we're gonna have the rant. See, blow the spliff like blow the spliff like Lil Wayne.
About to
Officially, the rants of Ayo the Dom.
We should make a little card so that we can have it pop up before he does his rant. That's fine.
I'm telling you. We could be like Power and turn that into a spinoff.
Let me ask people a question. Let me ask the people a question.
Talk to them, sir.
Are y'all bored yet? You're not bored, huh? Well, I promise you, within the next month or so, you will be. Because I know what the fuck Cody's been saying for the past 2 weeks. He's been saying a whole lot of sweet nothing. You said nothing I've been interested in. I don't give a fuck.
I think I've been walking around like
Fellas,
what do you want to talk about?
Fellas, did anybody get anything out of what Cody's been saying for the past few weeks since he's got the title?
Foolishness. That's what I've gotten.
Okay. You see, this is the problem that I have with Cody winning the title. And I said this last video, bro. I was tired of saying it. And y'all starting to see little shit I'm starting to say, bro. What the fuck are we doing next with this nigga? Now he wants to call The Rock back again. Now he wants to call the Great One back. The final boss. What does that do? He ain't coming back.
Say that. He came out.
What?
Didn't The Rock come out and interrupt that?
No. He called him out again and shit like that because The Rock had did a thank you video and this is that and third on Instagram.
Bro, all Cody do is take other people's promos and spin them.
Okay? I'm tired of the bullshit. Okay? Now, y'all should have kept the title on Roman. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say this every week, every rant, until you niggas get this. You should have kept the title on Roman until he beat every record that was possible, to beat, because the man was on a fucking rocket ship to fucking outer space. Okay? And he was going to keep running and keep running and keep running. Now, granted, yeah, Roman may have had personal things going on and things of that nature. I get that. But y'all let him but y'all let him title for this long. Y'all let him run around with the title and hold the title and have months off and this is that and third weeks off. Y'all let him do that. So if y'all gonna let him do that for 4 years, why not let him do it until you do it, beat every other record? But no, you're going to give it to a nigga who, dare I say, and if y'all didn't see the last video, I don't really want to get into it again. Y'all seen the last video, okay? So with all of that being said, now this is what we have. Sorriness. This nigga is boring and he's boring, okay? And if y'all think, and I promise y'all this, I say this right now. If y'all think John Cena was bad, y'all have seen it yet. If y'all hated John Cena before, y'all going to hate this nigga. Promise you. That's it. One, move, and get rid of them goddamn penny titles. Tired of that shit. Looking like the change on the table.
We showed y'all the Backlash poster. We showed y'all the tag team titles. We don't need y'all to go home, but we need y'all to get the hell up now. Anyway, people, that was it for Ring Talk Wrestling. That was it for Ring Talk Wrestling. Yes, people probably wonder why does Shadow with the hoodie have the tribal chief in the background. It's because if it's not for the tribal chief, you wouldn't see Ring Talk Wrestling. If it wasn't for the tribal chief, you wouldn't see us doing wrestling being the way it is now. You need to acknowledge our tribal chief, and you need to always throw the ones up for our tribal chief.
And always remember.
I've
seen it before. You gonna hate this nigga now. Throw the ones up.
In the words.
Yeah, somebody get Slim Shady to fuck up both my screen.
This is the reign of Rhodes. I hope you like it.
Every episode, every time you see his dumbass come out and do his woes and stand in that ring, the first thing he's going to ask you dumbasses is what you want to talk about because he don't have a goddamn thing to say.
And listen, people. You want to know why Cody Rhodes is the champion and why he's holding it down now and why Roman Reigns left? Because y'all wanted the champion so bad, right? If y'all only need to know, like The Rock said in the post conference, this wasn't supposed to happen, but it has. So now it's Cody Rhodes' time. Seth Rollins is gone. Roman Reigns is gone. The Rock is gone. And they're going till SummerSlam. Alleged.
At the minimum.
At the minimum.
Roman is actually, it's all subject to change, but he's actually scheduled for the SmackDown before SummerSlam.
Yes, sir. Listen, we in the era of Solo now. That's how gonna be the best thing that's carrying this company for right now. Shout out to Damian Priest. We spoke about a lot today. Y'all check us out on the 3rd episode of Ring Talk Wrestling coming soon. Ayo the Don, y'all want to close out? You want to say anything to close out real quick? But this is Shaolin Ghost. That's me signing out. Shaolin Bloodline.
Ayo the Don, long hair, don't care. You already know. Wow. You already know. Follow Don Ruger on YouTube, and yeah, y'all stay safe and stay away from all that bad TV y'all watch, because I'm telling you, there's some shit y'all watching that's horrible. Okay, horrible.
Shadow 30. Do you have anything to say, King?
Night, people. I'll see y'all next time.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Cody Rhodes is.
Bum. Bum.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I ain't plugged my shit in last time. Y'all niggas plugged y'all shit in. I ain't get to plug my shit in at all, man.
Told y'all you want to talk. You ain't got nothing to say. Say what you gotta say, bro.
Make sure y'all tune in. Shadows Haven the Gaming. I'm gonna be uploading. I'm gonna be uploading videos weekly. I'm not gonna say daily because that would be a fucking lie. Go ahead, Mikey. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. That's all I gotta say, man. First things first, stay safe, stay prayed up, stay blessed up, man. And sometimes put the TV down, go outside, take a breather.
Take a breath. Yeah,
take a breath. You know what I'm saying? Just do something. Too much TV ain't good for the soul, man. You know what I'm saying? Read a book. Pray. You know what I'm saying? Stay off that blue movie, man. Do something different. Stay blessed up. And for everybody who don't know, now y'all know. Bloodline. We up, baby.
Shadow with the hoodie. Shaolin Ghost. AO the Dawn. We up out of here.